Ho. Good morning, welcome to Hollywood Studios. I'm here for another PINtastic Tuesday pin drop, so let's see what pins are here today. Alright, we are headed inside to the dark room store. It looks like there's already a line forming. Here's what's available today. We got Hocus Pocus, Stitch, Haunted Mansion. Somebody was asking about these, so we got Hocus Pocus box, a couple of those. All right, I've gone through and they let us in early today. This line started moving at 8:06. It's now 8:25 and I'm out the door. So we've got the Stitch medallion, the Hocus Pocus mystery box, as well as the Haunted Mansion pass holder pin. All right, bag acquired. Let's open up these pins, see what we got. Alrighty, I'm at Sunset Ranch Market. Let me show you what I got. First off, I got another 2025 mystery bag because this girl really wants a super chaser. So slowly, one at a time, we're gonna see if we get it. I also got, this is what released today, the Hocus Pocus mystery box. And so as you can see, this is a series that will spell Hocus Pocus. So 10 pins, yes, I just counted. I was like, how many are there? But yes, 10 pins, and it'll spell Hocus Pocus, so we're gonna open those up. And then I had somebody comment asking about what a pin was on a pin board, and it was actually the Mickey Expressions. So this is a pin that is commonly made by copycat pin makers, which means that it might have the copyright Disney logo on the back, but it's actually counterfeit. So it's made with more cheap materials. Usually it's smaller and or thinner, and then the enamel might be softer. So there is a real version though, and so I did buy a pack of the real version. This comes with 2 pins in it, and so I'm gonna open the real version and then I'm gonna find whatever colors we get. This is a set of 10, and all the Mickey Expression squares have like different colors. So I'm gonna try to find the matching ones on pin boards today, so we can look at the difference. There are also like many copycat makers, and so not all copycat pins are the same. But those things that I listed are generally true about those copycat pins, and so those are like tells, those things that would tell you that this might not be a real one. We might find real ones of these on the boards, but we'll have for sure real ones to compare it to because I'm opening it from a pack myself. All right, which to open first? I'm gonna open this first because I'm very excited about this. I'm not sure. These feel like ears though, and this is a 2025. So let's see what we find here. All right, so I'm opening the 2025 first. We have, oh cute, we have Dopey, the 25 years of pin trading. This one I think I may have just gotten my hopes up because it feels like ears. Oh, what was I thinking? This is not ears, silly me. This is Easter Donald. What was I, all right. We have Dopey and Easter Donald. Next, I'm gonna open this mystery bag so we can see what Mickey Expressions we're gonna be looking for today. This bag is hard to open. It doesn't have like an opening slot. Like one of those that helps you like get it started. That's okay, I got it started. Okay, so this comes, instead of in the little like black bags, it comes in cardboard. So you just kind of like fold it open. So I have both of them right here, and we got, okay, we got the yellow one, and we also got the blue one. I'll get close-ups of these to show you guys, and then we'll search for ones on boards. The Hocus Pocus mystery boxes are next. And here is the first one. These boxes were $34.99 because they are limited release. So I assume that means that they'll be available like throughout the fall and Halloween season. All right, we have an O. We also have a P. So we can spell Po right now. Po, cuz Hocus Pocus. Maybe we could spell Pocus today. Maybe trade one off somebody else, see if we can find the letter we don't have. I'm getting ahead of myself. Here is the second box. And we have a C. C, we have C. Okay, we have another C. So not quite gonna be able to spell one word today, but that's okay. We've got some more good ones. We have P, O, C, and C. So it looks like, yeah, we have, this is the C from the Hocus part. See it right there? And then this C is from the Pocus part. All right, cool pulls today. I'm gonna get this all organized in my pin folio and then we'll get going with today. Here's a better close-up look of our pulls today from the Hocus Pocus set. P-O-C-C. So we have the first three letters of Pocus and then the C from Hocus. And then we have Dopey and Donald from the 2025 Hidden Disney Mystery Pouch. And then we also have two Mickey expressions from the Mystery Pin Pouch. And we're gonna look for the dupes or copycats of those today. So see how the yellow kind of dips, but the black is very smooth. So it looks like they did use a softer enamel for the colors of these. And then here as well, I don't know, it'll be interesting to see and compare to like the actual copycats today. Already made some trades this morning in line for pin drop. So I traded the extra E from the Marvel Groot set for this Figment trash can. And then let's see, I also traded, the Groot and Rocket from the Epcot set, from this Epcot set, for the TV of Scrooge McDuck. This is Katie from the future. I forgot to say I also traded my extra Dalmatian for Figaro, so I only have Stitch left to find of the Pumpkin Pals. And these are the pins that I brought for trading on the board today. I've actually got two sides, so I have all of these, as well as this side back here. And then I also brought some copycat pins because I knew that I'd be pulling those Mickey expressions off the boards to compare. So I had some scrappers to trade for those. All right, I've organized and here's how the rest of my pin folio is looking today. And here's the inside. I really want to get working on my Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind set, but I'm thinking that's a no-go because those boxes are hard to come by. We've opened our pins today. You know that means that I want to grab some Joffreys, but I see that the pin cart right here on Sunset is already open, so let's check there first. Our first pin board today, Sunset Ranch Pins and Souvenirs. Joffrey's is at the entrance to Tower of Terror. So, you know, I'm headed to get some Joffrey's and then to that pin board. I got the cheese Danish and yeah, it's pretty good. Breakfast with some coffee. Love it. And yes, I am drinking Joffrey's with a straw today. I like their agave straws, but also when I had one the other day, it kept leaking from the lid. So I don't think it's an actual problem. I think it was just a problem with that specific cup, but there we go. We are headed into Hollywood Tower Hotel Gifts. In the very back of this gift shop is the exit of the ride, and that's also where you can find the pin board. This Tower of Terror merch is so fun, and these ears are great because the bow like clips off or snaps off, so you can wear the bow or not if you're not a bow wearing person. What is this? Make a change. Oops. Oh, all right. Oh, there's Aurora with the pink eyes. Pretty good. All next pin board is here at the Guest Experience umbrella. Here's our pins at the Guest Experience team. I'm interested in this one. So this one might be a real one. Not sure. I think I'm gonna trade for this Mickey expression here. This is very interesting. So the pin I just traded for off the board is the one on the left, and the one I pulled out of the pack is the one on the right. And you can see the one on the right has more dips in it, and the one on the left is more smooth. This one I think is fake, but it looks better. But here's the catch. Can you see? It's so much thinner. It's so much more thin. Let me pull it off my pin folio, see if I can get a better view for you. Still, the pin on the left is the fake one. The pin on the right is the quote-unquote real one, and the edge looks terrible, honestly. But the one on the right is definitely thicker. Here, let me show you. This is from the view from the bottom. Let me show you view from the top and the side. Here's the view from the side. You can definitely tell a difference there. The one on the right is thicker, and you can still tell the difference better. Ooh, even better here. The one on the left is so thin. You see that right there? Yeah, and the one on the right is definitely thicker. Yeah, but the one on the left, the enamel looks better. It's all hard enamel. You can see some brush strokes, but the one on the right is the one that I pulled out of the pack this morning. You guys saw it, and it has soft enamel like dips. The mouth of Mickey's thicker, and the eyebrow connects a little differently, but this is fascinating. This is not usually how the copycat trend goes, but interesting. Our next pin board is in Rock Around the Shop. Actually, not a pin board. Our next pin trading cast members are in Rock Around the Shop. Alright, here's a pin board in Rock Around the Shop. I see another Mickey expression, but that's not quite the one that we're looking for. Actually, I think I'm gonna go ahead and trade for that Mickey expression. Okay, no pin trading cast members, but they did have a pin board, and the cast member told me that the pin board just recently came back in Rock Around the Shop. You never know when it's going to be there when it's not, so make sure to check when you're here. I've checked before and nobody was pin trading. I've checked before and just one cast member, so it just depends. All right, this is interesting too. So this is the Mickey expression that I pulled out of the bag this morning, and then this is the one that I just pulled off the board. I need to look at this set and pull up and see if this is a part of the set, if there are two yellow ones, because this one is winking and this one's not. We are headed back down Sunset to go to some of these stores here, and first we're going to go to Carthay Circle, which is attached to Sunset Club Couture. Usually there's a pin board in this store, so we'll see if we can find one today. What is this? These are candy. Kind of look like nerds. We have here, we have another two Mickey expressions. Look at those. This one, that one looks nice and thick, so that might be a good one. And then this one, that one looks a little rough. I'm gonna trade for this one. Next, we're headed to Beverly Sunset to see if they have any pin trading cast members today. Gothel. Oh, cool. Alright, this is aboard Beverly Sunset. I would like to trade for this Dory. Yeah, I'm gonna trade for Dory. I was so surprised they have a board in here today. But yeah, they have a board in here today, and we traded for Dory. This is from a starter Pixar set, but I think she's very cute. Can't forget to check the Disney Vacation Club booth. Let's see if they have pins. Good morning. Do you have pins for trade today?
Not today, no.
Okay, cool. Thank you. You as well? All right. No pins at the DVC booth, but always check because sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. It just depends. Next pin board is Hollywood Junction Ticket Center. Also a guest experience team location. Let's check out their pin board. I see some Mickey expressions here. Yeah, I'm gonna trade for that green one. All right, I found another Mickey expression. This this green one, and you can tell it looks a little the metal of it. The outline looks a little like almost like chipped or like rusty or something. Same with this one. I don't know if I showed this one, but I traded for this one in a Sunset Club Couture store, and you could definitely tell a difference in the just the metal part. It looks like dented. Because I'm here, I'm gonna head into Keystone Clothers before I head into the rest of the park. All right, this is the pin board in Keystone Clothers. Last few times I've been here, they didn't have a pin board, so this is exciting. Oh, there's Aurora with the pink eyes. Nothing I'm looking for today though. Cool, thank you so much. Cool, I don't know if I've seen this one or this one. They're not common on the boards. Very cool, thank you, I appreciate it. Next I'm headed to Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway. The pin board is located at this kiosk right here at the exit from the ride. How did you know that's what I was coming for? Do you mind if I record? Is that okay? Thank you so much. All right, this is the board at the exit to Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway. And I see another Mickey expression right here. I'm gonna trade for that because it matches the one that we have, that teal one. All right, I got another Mickey expression and it's the same blue one. So one in the top right is the one that we pulled from the bag. The left is one that we pulled off the board, and the bottom right is one that we pulled off the board as well. And you can see how the metal looks really, just really awful. In the Hyperion Theater is where the Frozen Sing-Along Celebration takes place. But our next pin board is going to be at Frozen Fractals All Around, which is the gift shop for this show. Here's Frozen Fractals All Around. Let's take a look at their pin board. All right, anything we're looking for today here? I haven't seen Mickey expression, but it's one that I've got. Backlot Express is also a great place to grab a bite and find some pin trading cast members. It's not yet open this morning, so we're gonna keep moving on. Next, we are headed past Star Tours to Tatooine Traders, which is where you get let out from Star Tours. Also a great place to shop for some Star Wars merch before Galaxy's Edge and to find a pin board. I do have a couple Star Wars pins with me today, and you can't trade in Galaxy's Edge. There's no pin trading there, or else it would kind of like break the immersion. So if there are any good pins here in Tatooine Traders, I'm definitely trading these. Let's see, anything I'm looking for today? See the Mickey expressions, but we've got a lot to compare already. Nothing for me. Thank you so much. Welcome to Grand Avenue, where you hear a lot of construction. I definitely see multiple Bobcat vehicles back there. One of them you can see the green arm. The other one is a yellow arm. It just ducked down behind the wall though. And there you go, huge boom. There's a whole building gone. Heard that had happened this past week. Oh, there it is, yellow arm. They are rocking and rolling. But we can still say hi to Rat Pizza. Hi, Rat Pizza. Our next pin board is here on the right, just before Galaxy's Edge, a guest experience team umbrella.
Got some cute ones on there.
Yeah, today I'm specifically looking for, there's another one of them, the Magical Expressions, or yeah, Mickey Expressions. I was just talking with a cast member who used to work in merchandising, and I asked which she thought was one of the real ones, like that I would have pulled out of the mystery pack this morning, and she picked this one. But remember, this one was the one that I pulled out of the pack this morning. This is wild. The child has been spotted. My brain was literally just like, how do they cook enough to feed everybody every day? That's not real. I mean, it's totally real. That's definitely what we're eating at Ronto Roasters. Welcome to Toy Story Land. We are headed to find the pin board at Toy Story Mania store. We found the Pixar ball and we're gonna hang it right. love it. Yes, I would love to do your trivia.
Okay. What is Ariel's daughter's name?
Ariel's daughter's name is Melody.
Yeah.
I haven't seen that movie in forever.
I know,
and
me
I've been like, oh, I love it. I'm definitely going to trade for the Ariel pin. All right, I did some trivia and I got the Ariel ear hat. And then I did a blind trade. I traded my Candy Apple Castle and I got the Dumbo ear hat. Let's see, for the Ariel ear hat, I traded a Munchling.
Howdy, Sheriff Woody here. You know what? You're my favorite deputies.
Our next pin board is in Animation Courtyard. You may have heard the news that some elements of Animation Courtyard are set to close in September, such as Disney Junior Show. There's also the launch bay for Star Wars back here, but essentially this area is going to be reimagined, and the Sorcerer Mickey hat is coming back to Hollywood Studios. This whole area is going to be essentially Walt Disney Studios, and is going to mirror the Walt Disney Studios actual building in California. So that's exciting. But the Little Mermaid, a musical adventure, will stay. Is that recently reopened, refreshed since it was closed and just needed a refresh in that theater since then. But this is where our next pin board is, at the Little Mermaid, a musical adventure gift shop right here. Let's take a look at the pins. Thank you. Let's see, anything we're looking for today? This little guy's cute. I see some of these expressions. I think I'm gonna trade for that one so we can compare. All right, and I just traded for the yellow on the bottom. The yellow on the top is the one that I pulled from the bag earlier, and you can tell the ears look a little more perky, if that makes sense. This one kind of has like a slant to the top of the ears, and then if you look at the side, the one on the left is the yellow that's on top that I pulled from the bag this morning, and the one on the right is significantly thinner. That's the one I just pulled off the board that's a copycat. Though the front enamel of this copycat one does look pretty good, I must say. I'm headed to ABC Commissary, gonna catch some AC and refill my water bottle. I need to stay hydrated. I had a much needed water break. Don't worry, I drank a whole bottle of water and I refilled, so. Oh my gosh, that was so cute. Another guest had the same ears on that I did, and we kind of made eye contact and we were like, yeah. Like, almost like I like your style. That was fun. The next store we're headed to is Disney & Co. Usually you can find some pin trading cast members in here. Let's see who we find today. No pin trading cast members in Mick & Co, but we're headed back into the dark room in 5 and 10. This store usually has a pin board at the end over here, so we'll check that out. I'm interested in this Wally one. I don't know if I've seen before. Is he? Oh, he's thin, but he's cute. Cool, I'll leave him, but thank you all so much. I appreciate it. Okay, so it just turned 11 o'clock, which means that some pins dropped online. And one of the pins that I've been looking for dropped online. It is the Kermit and Fozzie crossover with the Haunted Mansion. And so Fozzie is the Hatbox Ghost and they're on the Doom Buggy. So it's already sold out online. I was very curious, but this is an open edition pin, so it should be available in the parks. I've been on the lookout. Maybe I can get it in the parks or trade for it. I would have ordered it online, but shipping was like 10 bucks. And I was like, well, if I can find it in park, that would be ideal for me. So we'll see there, but I was interested to see it on Shop Disney today. The other thing that released was the Pumpkin Pals. That's already released in park, but it did release online today. Let's see, any pins left over? Okay, we have some Hocus Pocus boxes are left over from the drop this morning, as well as, yep, I see the Stitch Metal and the Haunted Mansion pass holder pin. All right. Next, we're headed to Crossroads of the World, to the pin board. We'll check that out, and then we'll head into Tinseltown photos. Awesome. Anything I'm looking for today? Got another Mickey expression over there. Nothing for me. Thanks so much. We're headed into Tinseltown photos to trade with other guests. There's a seating area in here, and that's where a lot of people gather to trade. Here's the pin board and Tinseltown photos. This one.
Yes. 15.
Interesting. Nobody's trading in here right now, so we'll find another pin board. Our last pin board at Hollywood Studios is at Movie Land, and you can get to it either from the inside or outside the park. So I'll see if I can look at that pin board. And here's the pin board at Movie Land. Ooh, this wish star is cool. That's a real one. That looks like a good one. This one too. I don't think anything I'm gonna trade for. Thank you so much. All right, I had an awesome time here at Hollywood Studios trading on the boards as well as for pin drop. I'm headed over to Epcot. Since I didn't see anybody trading in Tinseltown photos, I'm gonna go to where the pin traders gather under the Breezeway by Club Cool in Epcot. See if I can make some trades there for the pumpkin pals I'm looking for, maybe for the Hocus Pocus. So our trading day isn't done yet. I'm gonna catch the Skyliner and head to Epcot. Daisy has been spotted. Looks like International Gateway has a pin board today. Let's check it out. This is the pin board at the International Gateway. I see a pin I haven't seen before. This one. Oh, okay. Loungefly. Oh. Pretty cool. All right, I came to Epcot to find other guest pin traders, but I've had really great luck at Crown and Crest for finding Wavebee hidden Disney pins, so I'm gonna pop in there since I'm passing by. From Tokyo Disneyland, this one, or at least a copycat of it, maybe. Cool. Okay, no Wavebee in Crown and Crest today, but worth checking. I found 4 there myself. I found Tinkerbell twice and then 2 different castles. So it might have just been timing when I was there, but worked out pretty well. Pop into Disney Traders, see if the Muppet Haunted Mansion pin is here. Is it here? No, just the other Haunted Mansion pins that have come out, which are awesome. Not the one I'm looking for though. So there's this new Stony Clover line, which is very cool, but my question is, Stony Clover, why you have no more pockets? One big pocket. That's it. All right, I popped through Port of Entry just to see if there was anything. That Stony Clover bag is so cute. I've never bought the Stony Clover bags though because there's no other pocket. There's just the one big pocket. Stony Clover, if you're listening, we want pockets. We want more pockets. We want at least one zipper pocket on the inside and then maybe 2 smaller pockets where we can put a chapstick or, hand sanitizer or our cards, our driver's license and credit card, because I don't like carrying an actual wallet. I just put it in a little pocket. Thank you for coming to my suggestion box. Alright, I didn't finish my Hocus or Pocus, but somebody needed the O from Pocus, so I traded my my O from Pocus and I got Groot and this little ghost Minnie. Very cute.
I'll do something for that.
Okay, awesome. Alright, I traded the P and the C from Hocus Pocus for these Coco pins. This one with Miguel, Hector, the the head, and then the Alebrije also. I also traded Tinkerbell for Snow White. Somebody was looking for the Tinkerbell Wave B. And then I also traded, what did I trade? Oh, the Wanda pumpkin pin for this BB-8 cupcake, which is also part of the Wave B. This is the first of the cupcake Wave Bs that I found. And I had to trade it off another guest, but I've heard that they were available and on boards and cast members at Magic Kingdom today, as well as around the World Showcase. Thank you for joining me for Pin Drop today at Hollywood Studios and a little bit of trading at Epcot. I had an awesome day. Let's review what I traded today. I traded for Dory here and 2 of the 2024 ear hats. And then on this side, I opened up the 2 Mickey expressions. And then we also looked at what the dupes / copycats kind of look like. Then in here, I traded with other guests for Snow White, these really awesome Coco pins, the Groot from the Cosmic Rewind set, BB-8. And on the inside here, I traded for Scrooge McDuck. I got the mini Ghost. I opened the Easter Donald. I traded and got Figaro for my Pumpkin Pal set. Am I missing anything? I think that's everything in here. Such a fun and awesome day trading. Thank you again for joining me. I'm Katie McPins, and I'll see you in the next one. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you want to see more videos just like this. See y'all next time. Bye. False alarm. Guardians of the Galaxy is only a 50-minute wait. You bet I'm going there.
You made it! I mean, of course you did. I'm Groot.
This will never not be my favorite ride, but thank you again for joining me at Hollywood Studios for a pin drop and at Epcot for some pin trading. I'll see y'all next time.